Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for another juicy episode of Unleashed Alchemy. So, look, we're going to talk about money as energy and why this is important for your nervous system. Now, money is a topic that I've kind of sprinkled throughout a lot of my past episodes, and here is a very honest moment here. I have been feeling a tug to talk about it more as far as it relates to how we view ourselves as abundant, how we view ourselves as multipliers and liberators. And money is involved in that and how that relates to spirituality. The two go together. And because of a lot of talks that I hear about, money manifestation and manifestating or manifestation of money and money mindset, those topics, they are very important because it should cause us to look within and cause us to look at our self-worth and how we view our worthiness and how we have viewed money in the past. And if we're talking about it in a responsible way, we'll see that it's tied into how we've been programmed about how to receive money, how to get money. But I have shied away from that because of the manifestation part of it. It feels like it is commercialized. People don't take it seriously. It's used as clickbait for people to click on videos or whatever it is, for people to pay it more attention to posts because you're talking about money, because you have this title that talks about money in the title. And I didn't want to find myself in that cesspool. Yet here I am about to do an episode strictly about money. So you're going to hear me talk about this more. All right. I even talk about it in the Unleashed Alchemy Mystery School because we have to bring it up. Money is a valuable tool that we can use to help. Okay, and help, there's so many different layers to helping people in however way you have been called to do that. All right, it takes resources to do it. Okay, so let's get into the episode. All right, so money as energy. Why is this important for our nervous system? Why is this important to know for your nervous system? So we're going to look at this two ways. So money is an energetic exchange. We hear money talked about as a mindset, which is fine, but to say that it is just a mindset, I think we forget when we focus it in that lens, we forget that it is an energetic exchange. We also need to know and understand that money is a feminine energy. When I say feminine energy, I am not talking about gender. I am talking about the essence of money, what type of energy it is. Money likes to exist in freedom. Money likes to exist with ease. Money likes to flow. Money is meant to be circulated, not hoarded. Money is a receiving energy. Money is non-resistant, or feminine energy is non-resistance. When we talk about feminine energy, we talk about having a certain essence that exudes from our being, that exudes from our core. When we talk about money being a feminine energy, we have to talk about beauty. Beauty from my lens equals self-care. Now, for you men that are watching this, you may have an issue with me talking about money as a feminine energy. From my perspective, it is. If you want to keep watching, wonderful. If not, you can turn the video off. All right. Now, another aspect, another representation of feminine energy is creation, creativity, which we all have. We are all creative. We all have creation power. All right. So, when we talk about money as an energetic exchange, when we talk about money as a feminine energy, we have to look at this idea of the hustle, the grind. All right. I don't even need to say this, but I'm going to. The hustle and the grind, we saw that being thrown, that message or those messages being thrown and people being knocked over the head with it for the last, decade at least. All of this, you have to work harder, or let me show you how to work harder than everybody else. Oh, if you do this, then you'll have your work ethic will be better than everyone else's. We saw all of those messages just hitting us in the face. That is not part of feminine energy. It is not. Now, I will say this. If you are not hustling, if you are not grinding, does that mean that you are not taking action? No, it doesn't. It just means that when you are in a state of ease, flow, non-resistance, you're allowing your essence to be expressed. You are taking care of yourself. You're allowing your creation power to be expressed. You're using your creative power. It's just that your action looks and sounds different. There is no hustle, there is no grind. Okay? So we're going to shift into the nervous system. So when your nervous system, when it takes on the energy of the hustle and grind state of being, you start to view money as something to constantly get. I'm going to hustle, grind, because I need to get money. If I don't hustle and grind, then I won't get this money. What does that create? It then creates this place of, because I'm hustling, grinding, I'm forsaking everything else. The number one thing I'm forsaking is myself first. So what do I mean by forsaking yourself? Well, first of all, you are forsaking your soul because you're doing all of this hustle and grinding, not even asking, okay, is this aligned? Is this action that I'm taking, is this aligned with my soul's calling? Am I even listening to my intuition as I take this action? Have I shut all of my internal wisdom down because I'm too busy trying to hustle and grind to get, that I'm not even paying attention to the fact that my spirit is saying, no, this is not soul aligned. This action is not soul aligned. Forsaking yourself can also look like not taking care of yourself. Now, when I say not taking care of yourself, we can go to the extreme of, not showering, We can go to the extreme of maybe you not getting dressed or wearing the same clothes day after day after day, or not combing your hair. But not taking care of yourself could look like not taking a break from the action. And I'm not talking about a little 10-15 minute break either. I'm talking about days of taking a break from the action. Because 3 hours of you sitting and allowing yourself to breathe and allowing your imagination to be even more developed, you can get, that's just as productive as 3 hours of you actually using your hands to work, to create something. And we forget about that. That's forsaking yourself. Not taking time to eat when you're hungry. When you're working and you realize, okay, I'm hungry, I need to eat something, but I just got to put 2 more hours into this. I will treat myself to some food when I'm done with this, as if you taking time to eat is a luxury. No, that's a necessity. So that's what not taking care of yourself can look like. And remember, at the top of this video, what did we say that feminine energy represents? Self-care. Think about that. All right. The next point I want to make is this. When you realize, and this is what happens during the spiritual elevation, when you realize that you express the energy of money, your nervous system starts to support that. Your actions start to support that, because your actions are inspired with no attachment. You take inspired action because you just know, I am the energy of money. You could even take it a step further and say, whatever I do prospers. So there is no attachment. You find yourself, you are not doing anything to get money, because you are living in soul-aligned action. You're allowing your essence to be expressed. You know, and you're confident when you take action that you're already magnetized for it. So you don't have to do anything to get something that you're already magnetized for. When you exist in that state, when you're allowing your nervous system to calibrate to that, you will have an abundance of wealth generating ideas that will flow to you. And when you start to take inspired action, you're not taking action from the energy of, oh, if I don't do this, then I won't have money, or I have to do this to get money, because you understand that your source, your supply is eternal. It is infinite. And it is internal. I don't care what you see on the news. The news will have you thinking, will have us all thinking that money is capped. No, it is not. It is not. Period. Okay? So, you also, when you allow your nervous system to support that you are already magnetized for money, you are not looking at just one thing, or you're not just looking at one way to generate income. You aren't fixated on certain avenues. Now, you may have a certain avenue that you're even working in now that you really feel passionate about. You're taking action, you're taking inspired action, but you're not thinking, okay, if I don't do this, this is the only way that I can generate more income. So if I don't do this, then nothing's going to happen. No. You're not fixated on that avenue. Because what? Because you know you're already magnetized for money. You know that you're taking soul aligned action, and you know that there are infinite ways that you attract money. So, what does this have to do with your nervous system? So, let's talk about manifestation specifically. Now, if you've said, okay, the next iteration of me, my new identity, I know that I have an abundance of money. I feel that, I know that, I deserve it. That's what I want. I stand firm in my I am power. I am wealthy. Okay, that's the truth for you. And let's say that you have started to see addition of money come into your life. Let's say that it's unexpected. All right? So, how are you handling that addition of money? Do you even recognize it as movement in your manifestation for increase in money? This is how you know. You're not judging the amount as big or small. You are sitting with the movement of your manifestation. As a matter of fact, you're celebrating that increase. When you do that, what is happening? You're allowing your nervous system to calibrate to the addition of money. It also allows you to observe the thoughts that the ego is throwing in to try and muddle up your clear vision of what you know is happening for you. So, for example, you have this addition, this new money that has come in for you, and the ego will say, it's still not enough. You still have this bill. You're still behind. You still have this due. You still have this coming up. What are you going to do? You need more. That's the ego. But when you allow yourself to sit with that addition, you can observe the ego. You don't get frantic with the ego. You don't try and fight it. You don't try to resist it. You just observe the thoughts that are coming through. Yet at the same time, you're allowing your body to embrace your new normal of receiving money with ease, with flow, through inspiration. You're allowing yourself to feel the freedom that is coming along with that addition of money, of new money. So we're going to see how this even applies more so to money. So now you have embraced this new addition of money coming in. And now, because you've sat with it, you're sitting with it, you're allowing your nervous system to calibrate to that your new existence. Instead of thinking all the ways that you're going to use this money, instead of thinking of all the ways you're going to spend money, and by the way, get spend out of your vocabulary when it comes to money. Use it, circulate it, not spend it, because spending has a connotation of, well, once I spend it, get it out of my hands, it's gone, there's no more coming. But if you say you circulate, I even prefer circulate over using, because if you circulate, if you say I'm circulating this money, I don't care what I don't care if you're paying for gas, I don't care if you're circulating the money at the grocery store or circulating the money to pay a bill. When you say you circulate, you know that that money is coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back, and it's infinite, okay? So you embrace this new money, and instead of thinking all the ways to use it, to circulate it, you're allowing your nervous system to calibrate to having that addition, to having that money in its fullness. You're allowing the nervous system to calibrate to the addition, to that more, to that increase. You get it? You are allowing yourself to embrace the truth that money is designed to exist in your life in its fullness and in continuous addition. When you embrace it this way, there's no rush to go out and use it. There's no rush to get it out of your hands. While you're holding it, while you're celebrating it, not hoarding, what you're doing is you're showing respect for it. You're showing appreciation for it. And why is there no rush to use it? Because you already know that your inner wisdom is going to guide you on where to circulate it, on where to invest it. Because now your nervous system has normalized the addition of money. And in a sense, you can look at it as you are communicating with that money, and that money is communicating with you. You start to understand that you are a money multiplier, that you are a money liberator, that you are an income generator. And so now you have developed this new exchange, this new relationship with money, because you already know that as you expand, as you elevate in your spirituality, money has to rise to where you're at. Okay? So I wanted to bring you that message. Like I said, this is not a topic that I talk about all the time, but I have to start talking about more of it, and I'm going to. So if you haven't already, I want you to check out Unleashed Alchemy Mystery School. All right, it is open for enrollment. It is a monthly membership where I do talk about money in that community. All right, so it is for you if you know that you are a spiritual warrior and you want to be surrounded and connected with people who understand their spiritual gifts, who are ready to use their spiritual gifts for the purpose of improving not only just your life, the lives of those you love and care about, but also preserving humanity as well. Again, I am still taking one-on-one sessions. If you feel like you want to have just a more personal help in your spirituality, I do take one-on-one appointments. The link to sign up is in the description box as well. So thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And until the next time, cheers.